Morning everybody. We're doing advanced phrasal verbs and idioms again. Now I'm taking all of these expressions from a book called Advanced Phrasal Verbs and Idioms, but I do already have a book on phrasal verbs. It's called Visual Phrasal Verbs. You can buy this on my website, which is skype-lessons.com. You can write that up here, skype-lessons.com. Okay, and it's £20 for an ebook on my website, but if you prefer physical books, you can find these on Amazon, £20 for black and white and £35 for colour. Now let's start with keep in with somebody, one that's certainly from that book. I mean, all of these phrasal verbs that we do in these classes, they are in that book, or 99% of them. So morning everybody. So if you keep in with somebody, you keep a good relationship with that person. You obviously get on with that person or that group, and to keep in with them is to maintain a good relationship with that person or with that group. And so you could even say stay in with as well, but keep in with is more common. So keep in with somebody or keep in with that group, it means to maintain that good relationship. Now, if you keep your ear to the ground, this is exactly the same, or more or less, as keep your eyes peeled. To keep your eyes peeled, I'll put that up here as well. Not much space left, but keep your eyes peeled means keep your eyes peeled. It means to keep on the lookout for somebody. Keep your eyes peeled, and keep your ear to the ground is to like look out, but listen out, yeah? Listen out for something or other. So to keep your ear to the ground, it means to listen for something, very often for news or something like that that's available. If you're keeping your ear to the ground, you're waiting to hear something very interesting. You're making sure you're ready to hear that interesting news. Okay, thanks Martin. I'm glad that you enjoyed the book. That's super. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled, be on the lookout. Yeah, and that's another idiom really, be on the lookout. It's the same as keep your eyes peeled, be on the lookout. And we don't really have one for hearing, for lookout, but we do say keep your ear to the ground, meaning be attentive, be ready to hear something. Very often some kind of gossip or some kind of rumour that's going around. To hear something on the grapevine is to hear rumour or gossip. The grapevine is a word that we use to mean when people are gossiping, are talking about something. And so to hear something on the grapevine, it means to hear some kind of rumour or gossip. To make a name for yourself means to become famous. So if you make a name for yourself as a politician, you become a famous, or at least slightly famous, politician. But if you make a name for yourself as a doctor, you become a fairly famous doctor. If you make a name for yourself, could be anything, as an online YouTube teacher, then that's also make a name for yourself. Become famous in some kind of way, or at least well known in some kind of way. Now, keep your feet on the ground means to stay realistic. We do say down to earth as an adjective. We use this adjective, down to earth, to describe somebody who's realistic, okay? Who isn't lost in the clouds. They don't have their head in the clouds. That would mean somebody who is stuck in their imagination. I mean, somebody who's stuck in a fantasy world. It has their head in the clouds. But if somebody has their feet on the ground, that means they're realistic. They're not lost in a fantasy world. It's the complete opposite. Somebody who's realistic and sensible and rational and logical, they keep their feet on the ground. They are down to earth. Now, if you are part of the furniture, to be part of the furniture means to have worked in the same place for such a long time that you're considered part of the furniture. It just means that everybody knows you there. You've been working there for so long. Everybody knows your face. Everybody knows your name. Everybody knows who you are. You've been working there for so long that you are part of the furniture. It's neither negative nor positive. It could be either in different situations, but it just means to be somebody who's been there for so long that you are like the furniture. You are so well known. Everybody knows your name. Everybody knows your face. you are part of the furniture. And you can also become part of the furniture over time. Okay, if somebody's face doesn't fit, that means that they don't fit in. And there's a good phrasal verb to remember. To fit in means to become comfortable in some kind of new area. So we often talk about children at school who don't fit in, and that means they find it difficult to make new friends. Maybe they come to a new school and they don't find it easy to fit in. It takes them a long time to settle in. And there's another good phrasal verb that's related, settle in. So it takes them time to settle in. They don't quite fit in. Yeah, it just means they have difficulty socially making friends with other children. But yeah, if somebody goes to a new job and their face doesn't fit, it means that they're not really suitable for this position. Maybe because they find it difficult to get on with their colleagues, yeah? Or maybe because they find the job just too difficult. They're not able to do it. In which case their face doesn't fit. They're not suitable for that position, for that role. If you take somebody under your wing, this is a nice expression that means to, when somebody's new for a job or to a school, if somebody takes you under their wing, that means they look after you and help you to settle in, help you to become comfortable in this new area. And very often it means that they will teach you the tricks of the trade. They will help you to learn the ropes. They will help you to get used to this new place by teaching you some things. And so it's very positive, this one. When you take somebody under your wing, you're being nice and you're looking after that person who's new at a job or at a school, and you're helping them to settle in. Now, the tricks of the trade are whatever skills that you need to do that job. So if you're doing a new job, someone might take you under their wing and teach you the tricks of the trade. And that would mean that you are learning the ropes, which just is an idiom meaning to get used to all of the aspects of one particular job. It's a sailing expression to learn the ropes, but it's very common, and I imagine it's in many other languages as well. Okay, to pass something on to somebody is usually a message. You pass a message or you pass information on to somebody. But this could also mean when somebody dies, they write a will, they want their family to inherit some of their wealth, and so they write a will and they pass different possessions on to different members of the family.